Right at the top of this video here, this video is all about something called Memobrew. This is something that's going around with scam marketing. I'm not saying the product is a scam. I am saying it's not going to have miracle properties and that it resembles a lot of different products I've seen featured in other scams in previous months and years with other names. Memo and then another word. This time it's Memobrew. And so this started for me in a Facebook ad. So if you're looking around online for Memobrew reviews and complaints, Memobrew for, a coffee hack, coffee recipe, whatever it is you're searching for, this is something that has scam marketing. My advice to you, don't buy this. Go see a doctor if you're looking for something having to do with memory loss or, some sort of cure or something to help with memory loss, Alzheimer's disease, dementia, brain fog, whatever this is. And as I continue here, like this video, that can help my video get out there to Google and YouTube search results to help keep people from losing hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in this scam marketing attempt for Memobrew. Let's hit play on this to see exactly what this is about.
You have no idea what a compound in coffee can do for your brain. I'm 87 years old, but my memory is back to what it was when I was 30. What am I using? A simple 7-second coffee trick that restores memory and prevents cognitive decline. The most unbelievable part was how I discovered this.
So this is Jane Fonda, but it's also not Jane Fonda. Scammers have manipulated her lip movement and audio to make it sound like she talked about this, and she never did. Jane Fonda has nothing to do with this. No doctors, hospitals, universities, or celebrities ever endorsed Memobrew. And this is, like I already said, this is a product that has a name resembling all the other different product names I've seen for other things, claiming it's going to help you with memory loss, brain fog, Alzheimer's disease, and dementia. And it's not going to have miracle properties. I guarantee you that. What it will have in this video, at least, is that this video will claim to you, like they already did, there's going to be a special recipe. They're lying to you about that. That is a hook to get you to watch the entire marketing video on the next website. Let's watch the rest of this Facebook ad. It's pretty quick.
Let me tell you, I went to a charity event in Los Angeles and sat next to a Japanese neuroscientist, a Nobel Prize winner. I remember hearing him say that 78% of people over 60 experience significant memory loss and that the cause isn't age, it's a toxin. When I heard that, I turned to him and asked right away, "What toxin?" He said, "Fluoride, the same substance that's in the water we drink every day. It drains something in the brain called acetylcholine, the memory messenger. Without acetylcholine, your brain can't form new memories. It's that simple." I asked, "Is there a way to reverse it?" He gave that smile of someone who knows something others don't. "There's a coffee trick. It takes 7 seconds. It naturally restores acetylcholine." "But why coffee?" I asked. He explained that caffeine increases acetylcholine in the brain.
I can explain why coffee is chosen to be represented in this video. Scammers know that coffee is a household item for a lot of people. It's familiar. And so scammers always choose, with these medicinal products for scam marketing, they decide to fake a recipe. Like, hey, there's going to be a recipe. Just keep watching our video. And there never is a recipe. It's always ends up being a bottle of pills, dropper bottles, supplements of some kind. That's all it is. But they're claiming it's coffee because it's familiar. They always choose an herb, a spice, a fruit, a vegetable, a pantry item like coffee, and they want you to think that you already have in your house what you need for this. And that is not the case. They are lying to you, the scammers are. And so, again, this is about Memobrew reviews and complaints, Memobrew coffee hack, Memobrew coffee trick recipe. There is no coffee recipe. They're lying to you. And again, she never talked about it. Jane Fonda never talked about this. No doctors, hospitals, universities, famous people, no one in Japan, no Japanese neuroscientists like the fake Jane Fonda said. No, it's all lies. This is all a carefully packaged scam to get you to give up your credit card information so people can take money from you. That's all this is.
The way most people drink it, doesn't work. It has to be done a specific way, with specific ingredients. At first, I was skeptical. That's just who I am. Decades in Hollywood teach you to doubt everything, but that man had a Nobel Prize. 47,000 patients treated. What did I have to lose? I begged him to explain it. He took out his phone and sent me a video showing everything. I got home, learned the trick, and started that same day. In the first few days, nothing special. But on the 5th day, something strange happened. I remember remembered where I put everything. Keys, glasses, scripts, names of people I'd only met once, stuck in my mind. My daughter started asking what I was doing differently. The difference was visible. And since so many people have been asking me the same thing, I decided to share it. I asked my daughter to put the video link right below. The video is free, but you need to watch it fast. According to Dr. Ohsumi, it's already been taken down several times.
All right, Dr. Ohsumi. I don't know who that is, but I'm assuming that's the doctor's name, whether it's a real or fake doctor they're using to make you think this has more legitimacy, and it does not. Again, please like my video. Liking this video will help tell Google and YouTube my video has value and credibility. And that means that people might have a better chance of seeing my video higher in Google search results and YouTube search results, so that when they search for this and they're about to make a purchase, they find my video and not a video from someone in Brazil trying to pretend to be giving a review of it, but really they're just like an affiliate marketer trying to take money from people. And that Facebook ad or Instagram ad, wherever you saw it, maybe you saw it through TikTok or something else, maybe you saw it in a website ad, will lead to a website that looks like a fake 60 Minutes website. Or maybe you're seeing a fake Today Show, fake Fox News, fake something, but I'm seeing fake 60 Minutes. And they're going to claim 60 Minutes reported on this, and they never did. And maybe they're going to show Dr. Sanjay Gupta, Dr. Peter Attia, Dr. Oz, Dr. Phil, Dr. Eric Berg, Dr. Jennifer Ashton, some famous doctor, right? But no famous doctors have ever endorsed this. No doctors have ever endorsed this. Memobrew reviews and complaints, Memobrew coffee trick recipe. No, this is something, again, where someone is marketing this as a scam. I'm not calling the product a scam. I'm saying the marketing that I'm seeing on this .shop or .online website that I'm seeing here is fraudulent. It is fake. It is scammy as it gets. So let's hit play on this video to see exactly what it is that they're saying. Just remember, 60 Minutes never reported on this. It's going to be a deep fake with AI generated audio and maybe some AI in full.
Good evening. Welcome to this special 60 Minutes program. Tonight we're going to reveal a neurological discovery that is reversing what doctors call irreversible. Every 65 seconds, an American is diagnosed with Alzheimer's. There are already 7.2 million people, and that number could reach 14 million by 2060. But the numbers don't show the real tragedy. Behind every diagnosis, there's a family being torn apart. Someone who was once strong and independent now needs help with even the basics. For decades, we believed this was inevitable, but a Stanford discovery is proving the opposite. Tonight, you're going to meet two men who defied that diagnosis.
I spent my whole life being the tough guy. But 2 years ago, I wasn't that guy anymore. I was driving to a weekly appointment, and suddenly I had no idea where I was going.
So this is Clint Eastwood, of course. He has no involvement with this. Clint Eastwood and his lawyers sued people in Lithuania, and then they sued people in Los Angeles. Two different lawsuits in like 2020 and 2021, something like that. And he won millions of dollars in each one because his lawyers alleged that those people that he sued used his image and likeness to sell CBD gummies. And do you think the people in Lithuania ever thought that they would be found out by Clint Eastwood's lawyers? No. So the people running this scam for Memobrew in Brazil probably think, everything's going to be okay, whatever. But Clint Eastwood, apparently, he and his lawyers have a way of finding people no matter the country. So interesting. This is coming from Brazil, this Memobrew thing. And that's where the Facebook page said page managers resided in. Big surprise. Brazil is the host of a lot of these scams. And they have video platforms like on websites that allow this sort of thing. And they just don't care.
Just sat there in traffic, completely lost. It was terrifying.
Clint Eastwood, an iconic actor, Oscar-winning director, and a Hollywood legend. At 92, he was diagnosed with dementia.
I was on set when I completely forgot a line I had rehearsed all morning. The director called for a break. My team thought I was joking, but I wasn't. That night, I tried to read the next day's script. I read the same page 6 times, and I couldn't absorb a thing.
Denzel Washington, two-time Oscar winner, one of the most respected actors of his generation. At 69, he faced the same devastating diagnosis.
The doctor was blunt. Mr. Eastwood, this is only going to get worse. It's time to start thinking about permanent care, a nursing home. I, who had always been independent, I was going to become a burden.
The doctors were clear. Advanced cognitive decline, palliative medication, retirement. My career was ending, not because I wanted it to, but because my brain was giving up on me.
Two men, same diagnosis, same medical sentence, irreversible. But then something extraordinary happened. Both of them found Dr. Hiroshi Tanaka, a Stanford neurologist who treats patients at his clinic in Beverly Hills. And what he revealed changed everything.
Dr. Tanaka was the first doctor.
That's all we need to know. We were waiting for the doctor name. Dr. Hiroshi Tanaka has nothing to do with this. And I think he's a real doctor. I haven't looked him up, but again, no doctors, hospitals, universities, or famous people ever endorsed Memobrew. Memobrew is just the latest thing where scammers are trying to sell you something and they're claiming it has miracle properties and it's something for coffee because you know what coffee is, right? You should buy this. That's what they want you to think. And then it could come with a subscription of hundreds of dollars a month. And then you try to cancel and it's difficult to get a hold of someone. Even if you do, they're like, we'll give you 50% of your money back. They don't offer 100% of your money back. That's the scam playbook, to offer a portion of the money back to keep the heat off of the scammers. And you need to get 100% of your money back because, they're running a scam. The scam marketing people are, is what I'm saying. I'm not saying, again, that Memobrew is a scam, but I am saying don't buy it. It's not going to have miracle properties. Go see a doctor. Absolutely. Before you go and buy some product online where you don't know because they're not telling you who created it. Where is it bottled? Where's the plant? Who's the founder? Where's the staff? Where's their office? All that secret. And why? You tell me, right? And this all is made possible because of the fact that Facebook and Instagram, Meta is their parent company, as well as TikTok and other platforms that, like Outbrain, Taboola, whatever, and the platform you're watching me on right now, they accept money from scammers to allow the advertisement of scams because it makes them money. For example, Meta accepts money for thousands and thousands of different outright scams all the time. You might be wondering, well, why are they allowed to do that? They're a giant corporation in America in 2026, and that is just allowed. It's been allowed for a long time, many years. And if you're a massive company, a massive corporation in the tech field, especially right now, you can get away with a lot. And then you can put out a PR statement and be like, actually, here's what's actually going on. This is not true. I've seen with my own eyes thousands of scams. It's what I cover being advertised on Facebook and Instagram, meaning that Meta accepted money for those ads. And they hope that the FTC or whoever never comes and finds them or lays out a punishment of some kind, law enforcement, FBI, whatever. And I get the feeling even if they did fine Meta or whatever, wouldn't Meta, just fire a bunch of people, the lower section of the company, to make up for that cost? And the people at the very top of the company, they don't even feel it. So nothing actually is learned. Nothing actually changes. And the PR statements remain the same, pretending there's no gigantic, massive, terrible problem. This is the biggest story that is never told on any news, even independent political blogs, left or right, whatever, that these social media companies accept money for thousands and thousands of scams and no one cares. But it hurts so many people, millions of people, and just nothing happens. It's one of the biggest stories that just never gets told. I try to tell it a lot here on my little small channel. It's not that small, but it's small. And the number of people who see my videos, not that many people. So hopefully I educated you about a few things here today. Don't fall for this. Don't order Memobrew. Memobrew reviews and complaints. Memobrew cognitive support formula for improving focus, enhancing memory, recall, and providing mental energy, I think is what it says. It's not FDA registered. It's not, money back guarantee. You can't trust that through a scam funnel ever. There's a fake review score on the My Cart Panda website claiming it has a 9.8 out of 10 with 42,534 reviews. That's made up. I see that exact same score, an exact same number of reviews all the time. It's like a template and they just keep using it. And My Cart Panda's like, we can't do anything. We're only a company that's hosting this. Who are we supposed to do? We live in a really, really crazy world. And a lot of people need a lot of help because a lot of people aren't very technically savvy with computers, with phones, whatever. And I'm someone who I guess is. And so that's why I'm here to help. Like, comment, subscribe. The join button is down below. The join button is big. Subscribing helps a lot too. I'm trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. So thank you so much for watching.